Oh my gosh, it has been forever and ever since we have had our fabulous Hoover FloorMate. We're gonna show you live an incredible demonstration and show you if you struggle with how to seriously clean your hardwood floors, we have the solution today. It is the showstopper of the hour. This is the only show. I have only about 600 to go around. Number one, it's from Hoover, which has been around for over 100 years, but check this out. Whether it is the tomato sauce or the syrup, you're like, how am I going to clean that? Enter the incredible FloorMate that not only scrubs the floor, gets into the grout, into the tile, but guess what? It is drying it at the same time with this quick, dry power. Gone, done. The benefit of patented counter-rotating brushes as well. And thank you for showing us that, Miss Julie Truster. Done.
Totally dry, too. It's clean and it's dry at the same time.
I love, so actually, I have fewer than 600. And we were trying to remember this. When was the last, I mean, it's been a long time. I don't even remember.
The FloorMate. And I tell you what, it's the only product in the market that's designed specifically for hard floors. It's not for carpet. And it's any hard floor, your tile, your wood, your linoleum. And cleaning hard floors is a lot of work. It's the mop and the bucket and dirty water. And you know when you put the mop in the dirty water, you're just spreading it out. This is totally different.
And you know what I would say too that's most important? Because when you have, like I have a beautiful black wood floor upstairs, when you're cleaning a sealed hardwood floor, you do not want that water sitting on that floor.
Exactly.
So this is a godsend if you have really wood floors, because it not only cleans it, but it's drying it immediately. And yes, you have a great configuration today. So you're getting not only the entire FloorMate.
Yep, you are. And then the brushes on the bottom. This is really what differentiates it from any mop that's on the market. These are the SpinScrub brushes. You can see how they spin and scrub your hard floors, but yet they're soft so they don't scratch. And then you get your solution. Now the benefit with the Hoover is you're separating your clean water, right here, your clean water from your dirty water. So you're never recycling that dirty water. Let me show you how it works.
And the price today, I have to tell you. So it's, you see $169.95. It's $129.95. We have it on 5 flex pay payments also. So you get this home for $25.99 a payment on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. And a very quick presentation, but it was, he said, we have fewer than 600 to go around. What's that mess?
Okay, this is ground in syrup. Everything we do with the FloorMate is exaggerated because it really works that good. So watch how it works. I turn it on. It uses clean water every single time. And I'm going extra slow because it needs to scrub. You can see it behind how it's scrubbing off that dirt. Now watch this.
Oh my gosh, and I love it. It has a really wide, like 11.5-inch cleaning path too.
Exactly, and not only did it scrub it off,
that is completely dry,
Totally dry. Let me take my paper towel. Oops, it's over here. Hold on here.
That is so cool, completely dry.
And the brushes scrubbed off the dirt. So whether it's tile, linoleum, wood, streak-free, dry-free, there's a squeegee right here. So as you pull back, it automatically dries.
That's hilarious.
Now, let me show you the other thing, the dirt. Okay, your mop water, this is, look how dirty that is. This is your mop water, but it's never ever recycled onto your floor. It's a completely separate tank. When you're done, take it over to the sink, you rinse it out, and it is so much easier than the mop. What, is there anything more dreaded in the house?
It's so disgusting because you're basically, after the first time you pull the mop out, you're washing the floor with dirty water all the time.
Exactly. You've got this. And there's all kinds. And at Hoover, we make mops. We make string and sponge mops. There's nothing like the FloorMate. The first time you put this in your water, you've got your dirty water, and then you're spreading all the germs and all the yuck on your floors. The FloorMate is totally different.
And for grout, oh my gosh, because I'm like a grout freak. This is so great for grout. Because again, don't forget, you're not just cleaning it, but all the little brushes. I'm going to grab the little spin brushes. You're getting that patented spin scrub brushes each and every time, but they're not harsh. They're not going to scratch your floor, so you don't have to worry about your hardwood floors with these, but know that it's going to get in every single crack and crevice and get out all of that dirt. But what's cool about it, and why there's nothing else like it on the market, you're not just cleaning the floor, but it's scrubbing, cleaning, and drying all at the same time. That's what separates it. And then, by the way, if you happen to have it, we would love to hear from you. We can pop up our testimonial line. We weren't able to bring in a lot. And I will tell you, we have 580. We used to have this all the time on the air. So it's been forever since we've had it, but it works. And then the other cool thing about this, as I'm walking over Joy, is that by having a unit that works this fast, you don't have to wait, right? Sometimes a spill happens and you're over there with the paper towels and all you're doing is messing it all over the place, or you're pushing it into the grout. Here you can get in and really clean it and not have to go back with your, your feet on the towel sliding around.
You don't have to dry it. Exactly. It dries on its own. Well, let's show you how it works because it really is different than everything else out there. Now, again, I'm going to make big messes. This is yogurt. And, okay, so what I'm going to do is, these little guys right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you take these things and, they have a kind of a coating of chemicals. And what happens is you're spreading and you're smearing. You wonder why your floors are streaky. And I'm making a big disaster here. And I'm going to even go a little bit worse. I'm going to put some more tomato juice on it. Okay, so we're making this a disaster. I don't even know how you would clean that up other than with a whole roll of paper towels.
Right.
Watch, you're gonna be looking at the FloorMate from underneath. Again, there's nothing else on the market like this. Watch as it goes forward. Cool. No streaks, no smears. It doesn't push, it doesn't smear, it doesn't streak. As I go back, watch this. This is unbelievable. The only product on the market. It looks like I took glass cleaner.
It does. It's not streaked at all.
No streaks whatsoever. Okay, now watch, and if you see any little scratches, that's from the glass table. That's not from the FloorMate.
Yeah, our
okay, so
table.
streak-free, completely. Now that's light, that little right there, that's what you're seeing is light, but streak-free completely, no streaks, no smears. Here's your squeegee. So as you pull back, it's automatically drying the floor. Your clean water's on one side, dirty water's on the other, and for the first time ever, of all the mops out there, you're not recycling that mop water onto your floors.
Yikes.
And then these things, so what we're gonna do now.
These get expensive.
These, you gotta keep buying them. And then they're, a lot of times it leaves that chemical residue. You have to throw these out and then you have to, buy more. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take another one of these on our wood floor, because if you have wood floors, we do, the wood manufacturers, whether it's real wood or the simulated wood, they tell you not to put moisture or water on the floor.
Right.
And even if you're using, I'm gonna use a clean, so we have a clean, one of these guys right here. And then what happens on your wood floor, in a color like this, it looks clean. You're doing this.
Right, and you're not even really sure if you're really getting all the dirt.
Exactly, you can't really see, but on a floor like this, okay, it looks clean, but then you go like this and you're like, ooh, no wonder you're white.
Your feet are sticking.
Yes, and your socks are dirty. Okay, so we know that we got it a little bit clean, but look at this. We know it's wet. We know it's wet because it leaves that residue, but also it didn't even do a good job after I went over this with several passes. So the FloorMate is totally different. So I'm gonna carry it over here. Now the other thing that's nice, you're in the upright position. You don't have to bend over. You also don't have the mop drop. You don't have to buy those replacement pads. And so the way that it works, I'm in the upright position on wood, a real wood floor. It scrubs. By the way, there's syrup on here, which is why I'm going extra slow. And watch as I pull back.
Yes.
Not only is it cleaning.
Oh my gosh. It's a whole different color.
It's a whole, exactly.
Whoa.
And it dries in the reverse.
Which is so crucial. I mean, that is, like I said, that is completely dry. There's nothing. When you look at that wide path, and again, the path is like 11.5 inches on this. There it is.
And you know what I want to do? I want to show you how dry it is, because this is what, excuse me, Bobby.
Yeah, oh no,
Let me go so here's my white paper towel. This is wood. It is the only thing on the marketplace that does not keep your floors wet. It's the only one that dries your floor, streak-free, no sticky messes, completely dry.
That's incredible.
Here's your squeegee. And in fact, if I pull it back, when I pull it back, you can see where it's wet right here. So it's wet right here where I didn't get to. So that squeegee dries it instantly. And the dirt, this is the dirty water. And I want to show you too, the brushes on the bottom. Look how the brushes aren't the same color as my dirt. And you can pop out your brushes and dry them, and clean them, I'm sorry. So much easier than the old mop
And
way.
these are all patented too, which is incredible with this.
These are
See
patented.
the way it works.
Exactly. And they're called the spin scrub brushes. They spin and scrub. You mentioned grout. What a nightmare it is. Some people pay hundreds of dollars to have professionals come over and clean their grout because it's that difficult.
Right.
These will clean your grout.
Exactly.
So we'll show you on our tile.
Let's do it. And by the way, I know we have only about 4 minutes, I think now remaining. A few hundred to go around for the whole country. And we haven't seen the Hoover Scrub FloorMate in like forever. And that there is nothing like it on the market. And you're watching it. So whether you have tile floors, vinyl floors, or even, this is such a blessing, like I said, for sealed hardwood floors. It's not just cleaning, it's scrubbing, and then it is drying it at the same time. That's the difference. The difference is getting that awesome, quick dry to go right along with it. Love the dual tanks. And by the way, those brushes are sort of cleaning from all angles, aren't they?
Exactly. And you can maneuver it where it'll scrub it off. Remember, the brushes scrub, and I love the ceramic tile. I love the look of it, but a lot of times, especially up in a bathroom, if you hairspray or if you have self-tanners, it gets all over it and it leaves that coating. Look at this, completely streak-free right here. No streaks, no smears, no messes. Totally dry. You can see the reflection right here. It looks like it's wet, but look at this. It's dry. It's that clean and clear. It cleaned the grout. And the best part about it, if you wonder why your grout's dirty, a lot of times it's because you're putting that dirty mop water into your grout.
Exactly.
You're using, let me show you the 2 tanks.
And by the way, we have only about 400 left.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
it.
Okay.
400 lucky people, and we have no idea when it's coming back, do we?
I don't have any shows planned at all.
I didn't think so. This is it. Want to know.
So just regular tap water, hot water, I found at my house is the best. Put your solution in. You can measure your solution. It snaps in. Clean water. Your dirty water is over here, and you can clean it out. You can take it over to the sink, clean it out. The other great thing too, if you've got kids or pets or you got spills, accidents, this is the best thing. Instead of getting on your hands and knees, isn't it getting harder to bend over and get up as you get older?
Absolutely. And I'm telling you what, if you have retrievers like we have.
Yes, the puppies.
You have lots of mess.
Yes. Now, and that's a good point. If you have pets, you can pop those brushes out and get it and put them in the dishwasher to get them sanitized and get them clean.
Good.
So watch how quickly.
You'd have a heart attack to walk in and see all of this milk on a wood floor, right?
Exactly.
But look at how easily it does. So what's it doing? It's cleaning, it's scrubbing thanks to the spin scrubs underneath. But the amazing thing and what's different about it versus any other unit like it on the market, even for Hoover, and Hoover's been around for over 100 years, it is drying the floor at the same time.
And I'm going to show you that too.
Key.
On the side, there's a button here, so if you just want to use it in the dry mode, after I washed it a couple times, I just put the button right in the dry mode, and then it'll dry it. Because a lot of times, the wheels will get a little bit wet, so you can put it in that dry mode and make sure that it is bone dry. Bone dry and perfectly clean.
$25.99 again to get it home. So that's on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, and maybe you were going, where in the world is it? Because like we said, we used to have it on the air all the time.
All the time,
and haven't seen it in forever. Hence why it's the showstopper of the hour. And again, whether you have any kind of like a tile floor, vinyl floor, wood, that's the key that you can do just on wood, granite, anything like this. So the fact that it will scrub it and clean it, but it really has to dry it. And that's crucial in particular if you are dealing with something like a granite wood or you're dealing like with a hardwood.
Yes, even we use it in our bathroom that has marble in it. So your wood, your tile, your linoleum, you're gonna love it for grout. It's simple and easy. This is your dirty container right here. Take it over to the sink, dump it out, and then the nice thing, you can clean it out because this is your mop bucket, but it's never recycled back on your floor.
I love it. Julie, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Bobby.
Such
Congratulations. Make your life easier.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. So about 400 or so remaining, so definitely stay where you are there. And another thing I know that none of us want to deal with are unwanted pests. Well, we're going to stay in that